what did he say, third hand? He was a great teacher. What a great guy. You know, he said stuff like, you're going to make this thing, it's going to take you 50 of these before you get any good at this. The horses, they're not that many. They're all good. You know, depends on what you want your horse to do. But so what I'm doing is I'm smoothing down the sides from the front of the area. And when you make a pendant, it seems like people want the front to be down further than the back, so the back is up a little bit more. So it starts to take that shape. And then I'm actually going to take this same marver now and really make a big swooshy like this. So you get the idea that it's starting to happen. And what I'm doing with the glass I'm moving down, which I learned from Lauren Stump, is I'm making the muscular line that's the line that's in the middle of the neck. And that glass all comes from the front. A little bit of it comes from the back, but mainly from this concave thing. So once I get that done, it'll start moving faster. And the biggest problem with these things is the big bulk of glass that you got to keep hot while you're working on the head. So I'll keep going back and forth. I have pulled some out of it. The kiln in the front will break off and stick them back in at 1050 once you're done reaming them out and everything, and you can fix it real fast. I got another air bubble. Boy. Horse of a different color. I noticed Marcy was horse in honor of the horse. Christy, you know any horse jokes?
I can't surpass pun night here.
Pun night?
Yeah.
I have to say nay, I don't know any.
Nay.
Marcy says she has some.
Yeah. Yeah, horses are such pessimists, they say nay.
That was a good day, God having me a horse. It was so gorgeous.
Yeah, horses are kind of scary me. I'm a city kid. You know, my car has horsepower.
I always wanted to, we always were in the army, so we moved all over to little bitty apartments and stuff, and then we moved back to the States from Hawaii. It was another story, Mississippi. Dad goes, okay, well, you can get a horse. I always wanted a black horse, like a white star and this sort of thing. I ended up getting a white horse, so lots of little black dots all over it. You know. Best horse in the world.
I've never understood those telephone commercials where the kids are upset that the girl got a pony. You know,
what?
where the girls are upset that the kid got a pony. It's like, who wants a stupid cell phone? I'll take the pony.
Really?
So now I've got my neck shape in the front, and the back isn't quite there, so I'm going to add a little bit of glass to the back to make the shape. You can also do that a lot with the hair, too. You can add some bulk there. But I'm just going to make the back a little bit beefier, not all the way up, just to try and get that curve that those other beads have. So we're about ready to start on the head.
Did you say it takes you 15 to 20 minutes to make the ones you're making now?
You know, when I'm not talking and trying to think of stupid jokes.
I mean, like, not the Bora one, is it?
Not that big Boro one, no.
Okay, it's like, wow.
But the torch is a lot bigger with Boro, so it heats a lot faster than this. If you're trying to do Boro.
I got a question, Donnie. How did you do the horse on the fused tray? How did you draw it on there?
I made a whole bunch of stringers and cut them out and actually glued them down on there. It was really painstaking.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to just take a glop of this same brown. This is this Moretti brown. And I'm just going to circle it. And I twist as I do this. And I probably should have done it when I made my tube because I got quite a few air bubbles in the initial tube. And I'm going to try and keep this big bulbous gather going up from the body because again it's going to sag on its own. And I'm not going to put too much glass in there before I go back and heat that body up again. If they crack, all you can do is just put a ton of heat on it and fix it. But that's how you learn to fix it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gravity. Actually getting there. Okay. So once I kind of got the round shape, I get it melted in, and it will start to sag a little bit. But to control that, what I want to do is make the top flat, and I do that with this little flat edge of this rascal. And then if I heat the bulbous part, now leave the top cold, heat the bulbous part, and I flatten the sides a little bit because the horse has those big flat cheeks. And again, I let gravity help me do that. And
It's like a horse with the lumps.
horse with the mumps. I'm just going to add some extra glass where the eyes would go to get that shape that I'm looking for before I start the nose. And that's really what I'm looking for, is to get a little bit of that shape. This is where I take this great little graphite tool and can sort of maneuver the area right where the body meets the head, where the ears are going to go. See, there's just a little bit more glass right there. Gotta keep that body hot. Ah! I know Lauren Stump used a lot bigger torch, but he would just wave it through like that, and it never cracked. I don't know how the hell he did that. Mine always cracked.
He has magic though.
Yeah, he's done it before.
He's an alien.
Yeah,
He is an alien.
yeah.
Big man over there, I think.
Like a balloon man.
Okay. About there. Ready for
Going
the
for the head mask, you probably, the ratio probably is half the amount of what that whole neck was.